Integrated Science Wassce questions and answers. Question 1. Define atomic number and mass number of an atom. II. An atom contains 11 electrons. Alpha. Draw the electronic configuration of the atom. And beta. State with reasons the type of chemical bond the element can form with chlorine, where atomic number is 17. Now let's add other questions so you solve them together. Next question. Describe how you would obtain a pure sample of sodium chloride from a mixture of sodium chloride and sand. Question 3. AI. What are isotopes? II. Give the three main particles of an atom and state their charges. BI. What is sublimation? BII. Name two substances that can sublime. So the first question, define atomic number and mass number of an atom. And the II, an atom contains 11 electrons. Draw the electronic configuration of the atom and state the reasons the type of chemical bond the element can form. Atomic number is the number of protons in the nucleus of an atom, or atomic number is the number of electrons in a neutral atom. So the mass number is the sum of the number of protons and neutrons in an atom. Now, electronic configuration of an atom of 11 electrons. So we have the shell, we have the proton, the electron, and neutron. Types of chemical bond the element can form with chlorine. Ionic or electrovalent bond. The reasons are the element will lose an electron to attain a stable structure. So chlorine accepts the electron to become stable, very stable. Now describe how you would obtain a pure sample of sodium chloride from a mixture of sodium chloride and sand. Now how to obtain a pure sample of sodium chloride from a mixture of sodium chloride and sand. Water is added to the mixture of sodium chloride and sand. This is stirred to dissolve the sodium chloride. The sand is filtered off. Filtrate is evaporated to dryness. The salt is crystallized and collected dry. What are isotopes? Give the three main particles of an atom and state their charges. What is sublimation? Name two substances that can sublime. Isotopes are atoms of the same element having the same atomic number but different mass number. Or isotopes are atoms of the same element having the same number of protons but different number of neutrons. So particles and their charges: electrons -1, proton +1, and electrons, neutrons will be 0, neutral. So sublimation is the process whereby solid particles change directly into the gaseous states when obtained. Examples of substances which sublime: iodine crystals, naphthalene, camphor, dry ice or solid carbon dioxide, ammonium chloride, benzoic acid. Distinguish between a covalent bond and an ionic bond. For each of the ionic and the covalent bond, give one example each of a compound which contains the bond. Give two characteristics each of covalent compounds and ionic compounds. Distinguish between covalent bond and ionic bond. So a covalent bond is formed as a result of sharing of electrons between atoms, while an ionic bond is formed as a result of electrons transfer from one atom to another. Example of compounds which contain ionic bonds are as follows. For example, sodium chloride, calcium chloride, magnesium chloride. Examples of compounds which contain covalent bonds: water, H2O, carbon dioxide, CO2, ammonium, or hydrogen chloride gas. So characteristics of covalent compounds: soluble in organic solvents but insoluble in water. do not conduct electricity, low melting or boiling or freezing points. Characteristics of ionic compounds: solid at room temperature, have high boiling point, have high density, generally soluble in polar solvent or water, conduct electricity in molten state or in aqueous solution, have high melting point, and exist in crystalline form. List 4 products that can be obtained above a temperature of 240 degrees Celsius during the fractional distillation of crude oil. The products include gas oil, bitumen, diesel, and lubricating oil. You can obtain them through distillation of crude, fractional crude oil. The atomic number of atom Y is 17 and its mass is 35. Indicate the number of protons, electrons, and neutrons in the atom. Draw the electronic configuration of the atom, showing the position of the proton and electron as well as arrangement of the electrons in the various shells. So in a neutral atom, atomic number is equal to number of protons, which is also equal to number of electrons. So number of protons 17, that of electrons 17. So number of neutrons N is equal to mass number A minus atomic number. 35 minus 17 will give 18 neutrons. Electronic configuration of the atom Y. We have the shell, we have the proton, neutron, electron. The number of electrons in shells, K is equal to 2, L 8, M is equal to 7. Draw and label the structure of an atom. What type of particles are produced when an atom alpha gains electrons, beta loses electrons? This is the question 8. So the structure of the atom will be electron, 1, proton, nucleus, shell or orbit, and then the neutrons of the atom stated below. And so please, thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more Wassce past question on all subjects. This one is integrated science. We are giving you English, math, social, science, all subjects. Please subscribe. Thanks for watching.